Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. What is it wherever you are? So, today is we're Connecticut Housewives,
And housewife of Connecticut.
and I am Nubia.
And I'm Ajua.
All right, and I'm going to turn this music down just a little bit because can you hear it?
Oh yeah.
You could hear it. Okay.
Sounds like we're playing some kind of video game on your phone or something. Kind of music.
Okay, it's faintly back there now.
Uh-huh.
So, what are we?
Found yourself scrolling again? Maybe you're feeling anxious.
So, what are we going to talk about today?
So we're going to talk about hair care, his sister Locs, and our father, and gardens, and such.
I wish you had taken pictures of yourself with your hair up in your little puff yesterday, and then two puffs. You said you went from one puff to two puffs.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, all right. So I'm looking for what?
To where HM called me a pee-pee long stock. I said pee-pee or Pippi?
Which one is it?
I'm pretty sure it's Pippi for us, Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, got to love it.
All right.
He's doing good. He actually woke up really early this morning, like early. And I must have had a good night's sleep because I woke up at 6:15, 6:30, and not only he got up and did his business, came back and got in his bed by himself, but then later on he was up in the media room. Like, what is going on here? First of all, I must have got amazing sleep last night because for me to be
he maneuvered himself around.
So I was waiting for him to say that he was hungry, because I had gone downstairs and when you're sleeping or you're daydreaming or whatever while you're in bed, whatever to call it, and you think about what you're gonna make for the morning's meal, that's something. So I decided that per my little vision there, that I would make kind of like hash browns, but I added egg and cheese to it, and so I said, you know what, I'm gonna call it, and then onions and jalapeno, right, and so my intent was to fry it up nice and crisp and golden on one side, then flip it over. But because I used one of my cast iron pans that I don't use on a regular basis, it kind of stuck. So
why don't you use cast iron pans on a regular basis?
Judge much? So anyway, I use it every now and again. Like lately, maybe once, twice a week, I use it at the max, and so I decided to use it. It stuck. So, but can I just tell you that the crisp golden portion on the bottom, you scrape it and you turn it over and you scrape it and turn it over. So it ended up looking like a wonderful corned beef hash, minus the corned beef.
Mm-hmm.
But it was delicious. So what I can say is everybody in the house was pounding it down this morning. And I made some over easy eggs. I just took a picture of it. Darn it! I took a picture of over easy eggs next to it. Oh, it looks so gorgeous. A little bit of avocado. Oh man!
All right.
So that's how we started our day over here.
So I am actually on the TikToker over here, and so yeah, we're on Connecticut Housewives and Housewives of Connecticut over here on TikTok and on the YouTube IT channel.
Yeah.
So yeah, we use our cast iron pan on a regular basis.
Well, high five to you. I'm working on it
because it has like some holistic. Yes, and it has holistic benefits for frying in that frying pan. It's like
right.
What? Like my daughters lately, they're trying to steal my frying pans because they know that they're well seasoned and we use them on it. They're so smooth though because we use it on a regular basis that nothing really sticks to it.
That's my goal. I'll get there again. I cured them in the oven multiple times, but how you got to put the food in and cook in it,
Exactly. So, whatever it is, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So look, this is where you know what kind of household you come from, man. I wasn't playing. And I went for it. Yeah.
Okay, so my question is, while you're moisturizing, what is that on your screen on the TT I see?
It says study while we learn at the top. And then so I don't have to say to people, can you give me your daily heart meat? I typed in is it, you can see it but you just can't read it? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, I'm going to turn it over so everybody can see it. Oh,
so it just says can you give me your daily heart meat? Oh, you jumped out of the room. You're not in the room anymore. And then it says, number 2, claim your points, tap and share, engage in the chats, and follow the host. Because you're not supposed to say those things on a regular basis.
Oh.
Hello. Thank you for popping in.
Hello.
Beautiful.
Welcome.
And Sunshine. Oh, my name is Sunshine.
Mm-hmm.
We're over on 2 channels here. We talk about everything that has to do with mothering, parenting, being married or not being married, and a little bit of I always have on my eyeshadow and a little bit of makeup over at a mature age, kind of subtle. Yeah, you know what? My the Arbonne lady said, "Oh, is your sister she willing to do a Zoom with me?" I'm like, hopefully. Yeah, that doesn't count as yeah. My sister be putting chapstick on everything, like her eyebrows, her lips, her everything. Like yeah. And we grew up using Pond's products from Cheeseboro Ponds because my father used to work there.
Moisturizing creams, yeah.
So you think that she'd want to, like step it up a bit. Well, I also was going to tell you to take your screen and bring it down a little bit so we don't see the fans making us. There you go. Well, yeah, but okay. So I have to start off with the fact that you see, none of these. I didn't get any of these from the shop over there. Hey, come on in. We're just 2 housewives talking. She's actually in Texas, and she's my can I say my birth sister? She's my biological sister. Yes, and so we're just calling this a sister circle. So we just get on here weekly. We talk about what's going on in our households. We talk about elderly care. We both have sister Locs going on here. I just had mine redone yesterday. You can't show your picture. The picture it won't show over here. But
which picture?
I sent you a picture of my hair appointment.
Oh yes. Oh well. Okay, you know what? I can actually show it because I just bounced off of the TT for a minute.
Oh.
Picture of your hair.
So these are some you would not believe what came in the mail today.
What came in the mail today?
Because I 3 books came in, and I was saying to myself, I thought I ordered 4, and I said maybe not. So today the 4th book came in the mail. Yeah. All right. So that was I sent it to you and Mom, and I sent it to my husband also. He's like, wow. I'm like, yeah, wow. I had her take. And I'm like, whose hair is that? Whose hair is that? Even though I had just passed my camera to her,
Yes.
But so hey.
And it's funny because as kids we always had longer hair, right? Long hair. I say shoulder length and like upper back, right? But to see your hair down your back, like halfway down your back, is like wow.
Yeah, especially as an adult, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this is one of the books. We talked about this we're talking about keto stuff. You coming in, thank you for coming in. And we're just talking about eating healthy over a certain age. And This is one of the books, right? So we talked about that, right? Vegetarian keto.
Yes.
They show it over on the other side. They can just talk about it because I don't think they sell it over here. And I don't want to get flagged. But anyway, so then the other one is Pescatarian, right? Which is talking about seafoods and all that kind of stuff.
That was delicious.
So eating keto way. So if this book has 100 recipes, right? And if a vegetarian book has 65 recipes, that's 165, right? So that's like, halfway through the whole year. And then this book, and you know what? Okay, so then there's another book. It's called
a little higher.
It's called
Low Carb Soul Food. Hello.
I was like, say what? So I had to just buy this book just so I could support her, right?
Yeah.
So I can't talk about it too much because I didn't have it on. But we're talking about keto and eating keto. Is anybody in the audience either over here on YT or on TikTok? Have you ever tried keto? Let me know. Let me know in the comment section.
Let us know. And we actually have dibble dabbled in keto ourselves. I lost 41 pounds, with the keto program. However,
really well.
All that back on and some change afterward.
Yeah, keto is good for a season, but we were hard and strong on it for at least 3 months, and we both lost a good amount of weight. But then if you don't take care, and you know what? In our defense, that was before the pandemic, and after everybody was home for that and gained weight back. So that's in our defense. But now there's ways to not just have the shakes and whatever. There's all these different books that come out. Because some of them say 2018, some of them say 2021.
Oh yeah.
And so then those are the three, right? So I said soul food keto, pescatarian keto, vegetarian keto, and there was a fourth that did not come in yesterday. And it's funny because
I would so eat that. Yes.
They are POCs. They're POCs. I did your word for it, and I Googled them. Yeah. So people tell me, the collard greens don't even look like they're actually cooked all the way. But I'm not. But anyway, I'm glad I bought the book too, and I Googled them, and they are people of color. And they made macaroni and cheese, and they made it out of cauliflower, which I've heard that's pretty good.
Oh yeah, girl. Oh, I've done that. That's delicious.
I haven't done it. I don't think I've done it. I think I tasted it before somewhere. So you can actually do keto, reversing some of the things with, so you replace the noodles and the pasta with cauliflower, and of course, you take it down a bit, however you like it, either hard or crunchy or soft, whatever, and just put all the same ingredients in there. They also made a pound cake, and it's funny because we have our grandmother's pound cake recipe.
Oh, that's a sugar.
I'm not going to say, but they use the same amount of butter. They exchange the regular sugar for stevia.
Yeah, that's good.
And in our Nana's pound cake, it has like 7 eggs. This one has 9 eggs. And then they have 3.5 cups of almond flour. So I'm like, I don't know, I might have to try that.
I tell you what, you know what? I say let's try it prior to next Tuesday. That way we can say, how it was, what our opinion is, because we've both actually had it done. Can we make that happen? Because I already have almond flour here.
I have almond flour. I've had almond flour so long. I hope does it stay fresh? That's what I want to know. I've had it for a long time. It's not in one of those plastic, we all grew up with that Tupperware. It's not in a Tupperware container. Yeah. But I need to use it for one thing because I've had it for so long.
Yeah.
So, but it doesn't say, this one doesn't say that you're supposed to use, I think we put baking soda. We put baking soda in Nana's, I think, don't we? Anyway, there's some missing ingredients in this pound cake. I'm like, you and I was thinking about my friend who's from Texas, and she lives I met her in Tampa, and her and I think I told you about her name was Iva. And I was like, she has all these recipes from cooking all over for years for these monks. She cooked for monks. And every time she would make their meals, she set up her camera and she actually recorded herself doing these things. Yeah. So I don't even know how many recipes she has, but she started uploading them to YT. And I said it's funny, I said to her, don't be discouraged because if you upload it, it takes a little while for people to catch up. Girl, she uploaded that thing and had over 1,000 views within. I was like, girl, I said, I am so proud of you, because at first she said, well, I want to do this. And I said, you're waiting too long. Just go ahead and just upload it, right? I think it was on her birthday. And her birthday is like 7 days or so after my birthday. So I talked her through it, and she uploaded it. I went back, she has like all these little short videos on there. I'm like, so I thought, oh, that'd be cool to get with her to make a cookbook. But you know what? You and I should do a cookbook. Our keto experience and just some of our family recipes, but changing it to keto.
And it's funny because I don't write anything down. I'll cook many things, but either it comes to me, but I don't write anything down. So if you ask my kids, they love my macaroni and cheese every year for the Turkey Day. We're gonna call it we should call that Indigenous Day. We had the Columbus Day that just went by, and in Connecticut they call it Indigenous Day. I'm loving it.
I ain't call it. We're gonna call it Soul Food Day. We're gonna call it
Soul Food Day.
Family Reunion Day. So that's what it calls it anyway. Family Reunion.
Family Day.
Family Day.
Family Day.
But we should get in the kitchen. We should come up with look, this lady who did this book right here. We're talking about keto and changing regular soul food to keto. She has like 107 pages, 120, let's see, 115 pages, and no pictures. Of course, I look. You gotta have pictures. You gotta have pictures.
See, now she did an excellent thing.
Yes,
but you have to have pictures.
I should put it out there quickly. This was like 29. Let me see when hers was made.
Yeah, but she could have split up all those recipes and actually had pictures with them and done multiple volumes.
Yeah. Well, she put it out there. There was a niche. She saw that there was a need, and she fulfilled that need.
Okay.
But we don't have to. So she has quite a few, because I see chapter 5 and I see chapter 7. So I'm gonna have to sit down and count down how many different recipes she has in here, and we don't need to do that and get it together. And I don't know how you can make stewed baked tomatoes. I call it stewed baked tomatoes because it's not really stewed tomatoes. That reminds me of something that's cooked on top of the stove, which
you gotta call mine. But she makes it on the stove too, though. She does it both ways, stove top and oven.
Well, I started on top of the stove, and then you have to bake it because you got to get that crispiness and you got to get that the toastiness. So we do both. So I call it stewed baked tomatoes.
That's a lot.
So the only way to change that around will be to change the sugar from regular sugar to stevia. So I don't know how that would change.
Use the brown sugar swerve.
Brown sugar swerve?
Yeah, girl, we been.
Brown sugar swerve.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I've never heard of that one. Have you guys heard of brown sugar swerve?
Hunty. If you want to have some cream of wheat, you need some brown sugar swerve.
What? I was thinking about that today. Or the other day I went and I made chia seed pudding.
Yeah.
So I made chia seed pudding and I put some cinnamon in there. And matter of fact, I made it a couple of days ago. The interesting thing about that is I think it should stay in the refrigerator for a while. It shouldn't go bad quickly. You know what I mean? And I think I put a drizzle of honey in there, even though they're not really supposed to have that on keto. But brown sugar swerve, I'm gonna have to look for that.
Brown sugar swerve.
Thank you, Miss Tiffany. Thank you. She gave me
Hey Tiffany, welcome back.
Hey, thank you. Yeah. So I definitely need to. I'm gonna have to pop my collar because I can't have this double chin thing going on over here.
First of all, it's like if I get tired of it enough, I'll do something about it. That's what I mean.
Yeah. That's not really the angle. I need to move my camera to a different side.
I can't with you now.
Stuff is falling off.
So what I'm doing right now is I'm making the attempt to do multiple screens so I can actually have TT TT in restream on one
girl,
and then I'll have the YT in the Res on one, and then I'll have the TT on the phone.
I've been to, there's a lady, I signed up for some classes at some adult thing, something about, and I walk into her office and she has a screen here, and a screen there. I'm like, girl, that's us, because I have, and tell me, Tiffy, can you hear my sister? We should say something, Ajua.
Hello, TT. Tiffy.
Yep. So I can have TT over here, where I have it, YT here, and then a separate, I don't know, monitor over here, right? Because she has those 3 screens and she's not even using them to the full potential. I know she's not.
Oh, no, she didn't. Well, actually, I'm not even in the office or downstairs at all. I'm up here today. So
I was talking with the lady at the educational center, not you. I didn't know you had.
Okay.
Yeah. So Tiffy, this is what we're talking about. I shouldn't be showing this on thing, but so we're talking about keto, and this lady made a Keto Soul Food cookbook. And at first, from their names, Marikas and Christine Wilkins, I said, they ain't POCs. But then I Googled them and I digressed. They are. I'm like, okay. But I was just saying, looking at them collard greens, they ain't cooked them collard greens all the way through like we would cook the collard greens. That's all I'm saying, right? Don't you?
That's how much you know.
But wouldn't you have cooked them down a little bit more?
Well, long story short is, first I have to taste those to answer that question. You know what? New things. Try it with a little crisp. I've actually sauteed collard greens with mustard greens before. No, with kale. Honey, you put some onions and some peppers in that. Cook that stuff up.
Onions, they have peppers in there, and they have if it's supposed to be keto, okay, with keto you can have meat, so there is there's some chunks of meat in there. But I don't know. I'm looking at that chicken. You can also have chicken, but it's not really supposed to be fried, so maybe you can bake it. But that's anyway. That's a project that we can have. We need to work on that because, that's a good idea. So so that was one book, right? Mm-hmm. So Miss Two, this is another one. All right, I got to show it real quickly. I'm not trying to get any kind of thingamajiggers. And then I got a pescatarian one, and vegetarian. Yeah, so all I know is that I'm set, right? So my sister and I were talking last night. Maybe we should start recording at night and then redo it and watch it live because
all of our conversations pretty much happened the night before.
I know, right? And all the funniness of the whole thing. Because she said, what was the question you asked me last night about the four cookbooks? Do you remember?
What happened to me? I see stars, a black screen and stars.
The stars have been there, but you are stuck on. Let me take you off for a second, because all I see is. Can you see me? Because you're like this. You're stuck like this.
Oh, great! That's really like.
So let me see if I can close you down for a second and bring you back up.
Okay.
Yeah, you're stuck. I don't know what happened there.
Stuck like Chuck.
Stuck like Chuck. Okay. So I don't know how you can. I'm a downsize.
How do I close my mouth?
Oh,
now it's a whole black screen of beautiful stars. Oh, I see you again. You're back.
See, because yours did the black screen thing last week too.
Yeah.
You on for the black screen? Yeah.
Okay, so let's see here.
Tell her Tiffy that she needs to get a new screen. She ain't listening to me. She ain't listening
after that. So I'm gonna refresh my screen and see what happens. Refreshing. Ready, set. Reload.
Oh no. All right, this doesn't match, but I'm gonna have to put the scarf around my neck. Tiffy. Look, so you get over a certain age. Why do I keep seeing this doesn't match? I'm gonna act like those men that we see in England. Oh, I thought that I have to let her back in. Give me 1 second. All right, now I'm gonna put you back on double screen.
Yep.
Oh, so right.
So what's going on with the bandana or the scarf?
I can't take my own neck. I can't.
Oh my lordy B.
I'm gonna act like I'm in England and put on how those men wear those the escort thing. The S.
that just all I can think about is the one fellow we had that had his own show. His first name started with the R, and he wore the day he wore his escort.
Oh, what show?
Roland. Was a day? Yeah, I think that was probably like one of the last times I saw him on the TV. But now he's thriving.
I still watch him because he's still relevant. I mean,
he's absolutely. I mean, now he's free, is what he is.
Yeah.
He's free. He's free to help me.
Free. Mm-hmm. So I'll just maybe pretend I'm from England or something like that. I got my little.
No, you just look like either a flight attendant or someone that's being fancy, darling.
Oh, okay, fabulous. It doesn't match, and it doesn't matter at this time. All I know is you can't see a double chin, right?
Oh Lord!
I know.
You know what the Bible says? Vanity, vanity. It's all vanity.
Let's talk about vanity. You know what? It's not vanity. It just means I need to get in shape. I just need to get in shape.
I know, girl. Me too.
That's what it is. Okay. And when you know that when your house is messy, you clean it up. They don't call that vanity. So this body is a little bit out of shape. Matter of fact, I went to this. I told you I went to this an Arbonne thing at night, and the lady was saying she's a house cleaner. And I said, "You're a house cleaner?" And I went to put her phone number in my phone, and I already had her phone number in my phone. So she keeps texting me. So I said, "Oh, I got to talk to my husband." That's always my out thing. If I can't make a decision right there, like, "Oh, let me get back to you. I got to talk to my husband." So a whole week went by. She says, "What did your husband say?" I'm like, "Oh Lord, this lady's not gonna let me go." Because I already said, maybe. So I did text her. Matter of fact, I can't check. I text her. Said yes. He said yes. Come on over. Available tomorrow after 2:30 because I have to have 24 hours. Like a 24-hour notice. Somebody's gonna come into the house, and you got to run around and clean your house before you have somebody come and clean your house. Right? Why do we do that?
I don't know, but it's definitely factual. I've done that.
Are you like that, Tiffy? Have you ever had somebody come over to your house? Or I know even if my mom, when she lived down the street, and I knew she was on her way, I would be running around this house like a mad woman. And my kids are like, "What are you doing? It's just grandma." It's not just grandma. It's grandma, right?
But you're right though.
Like it's just grandma. I'm like, no, it's not just grandma. It's grandma. Yeah. Let me.
Well, how about? Oh gosh.
Hey,
but have you ever cleaned your house and then said, "Oh, excuse the mess"? No, you just cleaned it. So it's like, excuse the mess.
Know that you cleaned your whole house, and then you had to take a shower, change your clothes, act like you didn't just sweat through the whole thing. Yeah, and it's excuse my house. Just.
So yeah, it's like, I don't know, I can't speak for anybody else but I know that there was a time where so I had a relative come to our house, and I don't have very many relatives come to our house here in Texas, but I was going through one of those, I don't want to say dark moments, but I was like going through depression. So you call it whatever you want to call it, right? And I would do certain things just to keep things, picked up, but I was neglecting my floor. And I had this one cousin that came, and she was walking barefoot all through my whole house, and I'm like cringing because I knew.
What's the first initial? Wait, we're in
MS.
In Connecticut?
MS.
Where were they from? Oh, okay. All right. And so let me read what Tiffy said. Tiffy said, "My circle is so small. We are family, and I'm not doing all that. That's allowed. Everyone is not welcome." You know what? That is the truth right there. That's the truth right there.
So, but anyway, I was in one of those funks that I just couldn't shake myself out, and so I knew that it made me cringe knowing that she was walking around barefoot, but I just didn't have it at that moment. So I would say, you might want to just go ahead and put your shoes on. And she was just content to walk around barefoot, and I'm actually cringing, but not cringing enough to get up and actually sweep them off the floor. So thank God I'm out of that funk. But I mean,
I know what you're saying, because sometimes if you just don't feel like doing it, you just don't feel like doing it. And my husband, I thank God for him, because there's sometimes where I'm not motivated. I see it, I see the pile, and I want to move it. Yeah. But I just thank you for the donut, Sister Sage. Thank you. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to ignore you or anything like that. Having conversation over here on the White Tea channel and then the TT channel. So thank you so much if you're still in the room. I appreciate you. Thanks for coming in. But yeah, so this lady's coming to my house tomorrow. She's not a POC either, and the mutual friend that we have has never even been to my house. So this lady's got to have. Look, before she even steps in the door, Tiffy, I'm gonna have to have her sign a contract. Look, whatever goes on in this house stays in this house.
Girl,
sign the dotted line.
Girl,
but I do need.
Girl, you better. What does Frozen say? Let it go.
What now? You said what?
What does the Frozen movie say? Let it go. Girl, stop.
Let it go.
We put ourselves in boxes and bind ourselves up so much.
Tiffy said I'm gonna have her sign an NDA. Girl. I'm already thinking. I'm already saying, Lord, don't let me. I don't want to lose sleep over this. Let me just go on to sleep. I'm gonna have to take my last gummy melatonin to help me. There's only one left. Only one left in the jar. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to use this one sparingly, or just jump in the car and go to CVS and buy some more. Do you guys have CVS in Texas, Adjoa?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh, yeah? CVS, Walgreens, you pick it. We have it.
Everything we have here, you guys have there. Hello. Sis Leota, and yeah, Tiffy said yes. That you guys do have CVS. Yeah. So,
anyway, so it's been like 3 years or so since that cousin's come. I want to say, come on over. My floors are clean. Come on.
From VA, or no, from up.
Yes.
I'm not good at coded. That's why you get along so well with our uncle that lives down there with you that speaks sign language.
Mel.
Okay. I don't think there's any chance that she's ever gonna watch our channel, so we're good to go.
No, first of all, she wouldn't care. But long story short, was like I really wanted her to come back so she can see my floors nice and clean and shiny, like not today, but
You know what? I that when we grew up, I would do what? I would do the cooking. No, I would do the cleaning, and you would do the cooking.
Right.
And so this day, I probably would clean my floors, but there would be nothing to eat.
Well, first of all, I didn't get this big looking at food, so I'm going to eat. I'm going to eat.
Girl.
It's funny. The only time I actually lost weight without doing anything was when I had lots of stress from my, when I had the big D going on, and the person was trying to was climbing through my windows and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. That I lost 35 pounds. Went to church. They said, "Girl, you look good. What'd you do?" I said, "Oh, just a little stress."
I'd love to lose weight, but not from that kind of stress. Girl. No, her ex had hammered all. Did you hammer the windows that closed because of him?
Girl, that dude was climbing through my windows on a regular basis. I have my neighbors call me at work. I was so stressed out. So I nailed it's dangerous, and thank God nothing happened. But I had to nail all my windows shut because I put a restrainer on that sucker, and the police. He wouldn't put a restraining order on me. I'm like, nobody thinking about you, Coco.
You know what? That's manipulation right there. When her first ex put she put a
restraining
order out on him because he was climbing through the window. He would lay on her pillow so she knew that he was there, so she could smell his cologne. That's
but not only that, but how about when I had the knife under the mattress and he calls me up and asks me why I had a knife under my mattress? I'm thinking,
can you hear her? Because
of you, cuckoo.
Because she was sleeping with the knife under her mattress, and then he came in the house, snuck in, and then he had another texter or caller. He called you. Why would you answer his phone? And he said, "Why do you sleep with a knife under your mattress?" Duh.
But that also tells you that he probably had some kind of like not just listening device, but also some kind of cameras in the house. He had to. Like, how do you?
Sometimes for a long time, because I moved into your old house, I still believe sometimes that yeah, I even believe that there was probably a tree in the neighbor's yard that he had directly facing this side. Because the man was cuckoo enough. I look like puffs for real. What a blessing that is for her to be alive. That she's still alive.
God is great. God is great and greatly to be praised.
Yes.
Okay. It's like, I'm going to write that book one day and just put it all out there because people don't know your life. They don't know you. They think they know you and know what you've gone through.
I know.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. But God.
But God. Amen and amen. Yes.
Yeah. So I just thank the Lord that my children, and in spite of all of the shenanigans they've gone through with me and the ones that we're connected to, I think turned out pretty good. Praise God.
Yeah, Tippy said that would be a good read. I think that everybody needs a little bit of psychiatry. Everybody needs a therapist for at least a short period of time in their life because we all have hidden traumas.
Right.
Whether we want to admit them or not, we all have some hidden traumas.
Because it also tells you about where you are as a person that you would allow certain things in your life and people in your life.
Right.
So I agree.
I mean, because there's being nice, and then there's being nice. You know what I'm saying? You can be nice to people, but when you get to the point where you're feeling a little controlled or you're feeling a little manipulated or whatever, and that's when
Book is coming. Book is coming.
Start writing it, girl. When thoughts come to you, just write it down. Speaking of somebody who's had like three different, I have my 3 different anthologies now, and like our baby sister, she says, just traveling this journey of life requires a therapist, honey, for real.
Cha-ching. Why I cannot see any comments, which is kind of annoying to me.
She's over on the TT side.
Yeah, I know. Oh, gotcha.
Uh-huh. But yeah, so our baby sister said that. She said, why don't you just go on and write your own book? You know how hard that is? I know I got to watch my words because I started watching somebody else recently, and the words that I say today is going to affect my tomorrow. So
you know how easy it is. It's just a matter of sitting down.
Yeah.
We have chat. Go ahead.
No, so we can do it. It just is going to require some consistency, some intentionality, because we all have
and some chat GTP.
And some chat GPT. Although it's hard when they give you so many words and you want to make it sound like yourself, and then when you try and revise it, that's where I'm like, okay, well, where do I revise it? What part do I leave it? That's when you also need to have somebody like, not a ghostwriter, but somebody to edit you as you're going along.
So that's the beauty of one of your daughters, and I'll just say that although all of my children are intelligent, I can go to my daughter-in-law and have her edit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those who love English that much.
Oh, absolutely. And then I got to where I had so many. I wanted my daughter's opinion and her opinion that finally on this 3rd anthology that I wrote, I'm like, I just didn't want to keep bothering you because it seemed like you're bothering them. So I finished it. I think I did who knows how many revisions of this last chapter. But and on that last chapter, I was just talking about aging. I had that one book and I gave it to Mom. I'm looking at 2 boxes, Tippy, of the book, the anthology that I just got, and they're still in the box. I didn't open it because I knew what they are. But I need to take them out and keep them in my car. And different people that I know locally here have said that I had posted it on Facebook too. What happened was thank you. So I saw that our aunt in Maine, Cookie, is it Cookie? I always get it mixed up. It's Cookie. Is it cookie or is it cupcake? She had asked for a book too. But see, that's the thing. Tiffy, help me out here, because when you have something to sell, and the family members, as much as you love them, everybody wants a free copy. It's not on, this one is not on Amazon. The first one was on Amazon, but every time someone purchased a book, the facilitator of the other two, she got the money for it. So this time, this is a different facilitator, and she said, "No, girls, I want the person to have to go through you. I need to figure out how to put it on TikTok, and at the end of everything on the YT channel, I need to put a link so people can purchase the book and give my Cash App or my one with the P. What's the one with the P, guys?
PayPal.
PayPal. Thank you, Crafty Auntie, for the. Thank you. I missed it, but thank you for the. You hurt me. I appreciate you. So we're talking about anthologies. We're talking about keto eating a keto diet, right? So that your chin look. So that your chin won't be looking like a double chin. Chin. Guys, you can support her. She doesn't have any beautiful pictures, but she made a low carb soul food keto. Go and buy the book just to support her.
Come on.
There are some, and I just got it yesterday. So we need to try. You're right. We need to try a different recipe every week. So the first thing she said, we need to try the keto pound cake. I'm gonna have to embellish and put our Nana stuff in there, because she didn't even put all the I won't even say, but she didn't put the flavorings in there, any of those things. So I need to try that. She's like, I don't know. She said, I don't know.
Okay, I just put in keto pound cake.
Yes. Crafty Auntie said, I'm good. Need to be working, and I'm here scrolling. I hear you laughing just in the room. Girl, we're gonna have to come back next week, because we're gonna try this. We're gonna try keto pound cake. And as much as we have that thing, we had that that recipe has been in my family forever. And we're gonna try it. We're gonna swap out the regular flour for almond flour. No. Make two. Make one the keto way and make one the nana way. Girl, now you really stressing me. She wants me to use all my precious eggs. What if that keto cake tastes nasty?
Girl.
Because my Nana's cake said 7 eggs, and this keto one said 9 eggs. That's a whole lot of messed up eggs, man.
First of all, it's like, this would be a perfect opportunity for us to actually, do something and compare it. But the thing is, here's the catch. We have to make it on Monday so it's still fresh.
Well, girl, Sunday's still fresh, but okay, I hear you. And you know what? My Monday, that's a good day. I can do it on Monday. I can do that. I can do that. Okay, y'all gonna have to come back next Tuesday, and I'm gonna make a regular. I call it Nana's pound cake from the country. She's look.
I'm gonna make a little mini one if I can make it.
See, but now the test would be my husband and my son. Because when I had to make a pound cake over here, and the household used to have 6 or 7 people when Daddy was here too, that pound cake would last. It wouldn't last, right? So now the test is, because if the keto one's okay, look, you know what am I talking about? My husband will eat.
It's a sweet. You know he's gonna eat.
Exactly. I won't tell him that I swapped out the sugar for something else.
Brother.
Buy me that brown and send it to me. I don't think. I'm gonna look on the place that we're not supposed to be shopping on that starts with the big old A.
Ooh.
And see if they have it. Tiffany's over here cracking up. You will get to it. You'll get to it. Laugh out loud. What was that for?
So Tiffany's in Houston, right?
We don't know. I don't want to put her out there like that, Tiffany.
Oh.
No, I think she's closer to you than that. She's not in Houston. I think she's closer to you than that. But she is in Texas.
Okay.
She said, just put the keto cake out and see how long it lasts. Right? See, I think they'll be able to tell which one's which. But I could do that, right? Like put them side by side, and then and let's see if they. You know who's gonna be the honest one? My son. He's gonna be like, what in tarnation?
You have to record it. If you can record it, that'd be so funny.
That you do the same thing and let daddy try it. You can let your 2 men look. Why are we both living in the house with 2 men?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But that's a good idea. I think I'm gonna have to do that. And she said record them. Just put the keto cake out.
Do not let me forget before we leave. I want to talk about the artisan fair coming up.
Okay, and Tiffy says she's 2 hours away from you.
2 hours. Okay,
yeah.
Well, we gotta find a meetup place.
I better hook up and record it, Miss Tiffy. My sister's a driving what's a good word? I don't want to say driving demon. No, you're driving. No.
Warrior. Road warrior.
She's a driving warrior. She's a road warrior.
There you go, boom.
Uncle's in the room for the second time this week. Uncle, Aunt Joyce's brother.
Oh, hello. We love you. We love you so much.
Yeah. Let me see. I should have that. I had that thing on where it's supposed to give me the heart thing. Tiffy, what happened?
On the TT.
Yeah, it's not showing up.
Yeah.
But hey, Uncle, I'm over here talking to my sister, whose name is so close to your wife's, your wife's name. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Well, same as our other auntie, our father's baby sister.
Yeah.
Yep. Hello, train Vita, come on in. Yep.
Okay, so all right, so let's talk about it now because I'm chomping at the bit.
Right.
I gotta talk about it.
What are we talking about now?
So on November 1st and 2nd, where is it?
November 1st and 2nd. Tiffy. Now this is 2 hours from you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling Tiffy,
your
your church is having a
artisan fair. It's going to be November 1st and 2nd, and it's from 10 to 4, I believe. Did you say 10 to 4? 10 to 4. It's a free event, and there's going to be many booths out there having, different things. Okay. So all I can say is everybody is welcome. Come and see. This is probably like our third or fourth year. It's got a little code on the
third or fourth year.
A barcode here on the back also. Yeah. So, but yeah, I want to make sure.
You can take a picture of that and take a picture of the back of that with the code and put it on your page, and then somebody like Tiffy can go and scan it on the back of your page.
Oh yes, yes, that's good.
Or, because it's at your church, so it should be people put their local church names out there. Hello, R, thanks for coming in. She said, "Tell her to send the flyer to me." She said, "DM the flyer to her." I can. Okay, so I will do that. Take a picture. Yeah,
I'll probably take a picture of it and scan it on my printer. Let's scan, but
and that's November what now? Let's put it out there again. November
the 1st and 2nd.
The 1st and 2nd of November. Okay,
from 10 to 4, 2-day event. On the back, it tells you the activities, and it also tells you the categories. It has it's got weaving, sewing, woodworking, candle making, a basket weaving, gardening, plus more.
Okay,
and then they have, and then the activities. Being nosy.
Good morning. Thanks for coming in, Cooks. Look, Tiffy, if you happen to connect with my sister right there in Texas, y'all better take a picture of you running to each other. I mean, you better take a picture because I'm gonna be I'm not there. Don't have fun without me.
And listen, there's plenty of room here, so she wants us to come and bring the kids and spend the night, so she can have it.
She's gonna do. It's 2 hours away, so if you wanted to come and spend the night with your kids, believe me, she does have like a 5-6 something bedroom house.
Yes, just say she's welcome.
You're welcome to come and stay with her. It's a gated community.
Yes, and so they actually have activities also. So they have live music, pet zoo. Petting zoo. I said pet zoo. Petting zoo. They have pony rides. They have food. Bring your own
rides. Yeah, right. She has twins. Yep, she has twins.
I know, amazing. So I think they might like that. They have a live demos. They have educational area. They have a children area. So there's like I say, when they say and more, there's more. Hopefully there's gonna be some pottery out there in certain areas also. So basically, we're trying to get to the point where, we're getting to the point. I'm not saying trying. We're getting to the point where we're going to be self-sustainable. So we can actually support.
The church must be. How far are you from Stone Oak?
Oh, right down the street.
She's a girl right down the street. Stone Oak. DM her.
DM her. Girl.
Call me if you need someone to talk to. Well, you would think that I'm not saved. I am. All those things are just in me. Come on now. I'm not going to act like
we're still a work in progress, right?
Still a work in progress. So I ain't perfect. Look, Tiffy, there was one thing that I posted. What was what I posted? Oh, I said I like to garden. I like plants better than people. My sister texted me and she said, "Well, no, you didn't even text me. You put it on the front of the comments section." She says, "What's up with that song, sister?" And then I went back and I listened to it because I'll be trying to get the first 30 seconds.
Yeah, I'm like,
7 seconds.
Yeah, so and the worst part, once you put it up, you can't take it down.
I can, but I ain't. And if you just make another video. And it pushes it down.
No.
She said we went through RMA of Texas for babies, so that I know that area. So she knows the area.
Girl, come to us, girl. Come on.
And she'll cook for you too. Y'all gonna make me fly down for a weekend. Stop.
Come on. Come on.
So my baby is 19 today.
Yay!
Hey, cheers for him.
Now this is where we do cheers.
Yeah, so yeah, him and his 4 jobs. He's a Jamaican through and through now. He's got 4 jobs.
Yeah, man.
Oh, coming in, God's prophetic. Yep, we're talking about godly things, keto, turning soul food into keto. Thank you. I will pass that blessing on to him. I always tell him to enjoy your day. He's at work. He's house sitting. He's dog sitting. The lady he's house sitting for is building a house, or reconstructing our house in Italy. She says, "Oh, when the house is finished in Italy, you and your friend are allowed to come and stay with us in Italy." I'm like, or just go there without them and stay in Italy.
Well, A&W and I were talking the same thing. You know, she's still talking about it.
Oh, your childhood friend from here? Yeah, hey, girl. I'm just saying.
The science.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
So my losing train of thought. What was I gonna say? I don't know. What were you gonna say? We're talking about keto. Okay, ladies. So yesterday, before I went to my appointment, was it Monday? Yeah, I had a hair appointment to go to. I got my hair retightened. Why is it that I wanted to work in the garden for the last week, and the sun was up, whatever, and I finally got the urge because frost season is coming, and I'm like, let me get this stuff in the ground. So I'm out there like I won't say crazy lady. I'm putting stuff in pots in the rain.
Oh, that's so cute.
And I went to the store and got me some gardening, $15 gardening boots. And I don't know why I like keeping the tags on stuff, right? So my husband's like, I'm like, honey, I'm in the backyard. Nobody cares. Remember we used to watch that
Mini Pearl Hee Haw.
Pearl. We used to watch that country show. They played the we used to watch a show called Hee Haw. Are you old enough to remember that show? And a lady in that show used to always keep the tag on. So when I buy stuff, but anyway, I'm digressing. So I put a plant in this pot, and I'm going to wait for it to grow. I cannot wait. So I put this one in here, and it was supposed to be like 4 feet down, and I put the rest of them outside because I want to see when this one grows.
4 feet down?
Excuse me, 4 inches. Excuse me. Thank you for correcting. 4 inches.
Right. Wait a minute. Read that pot. You see how high he is?
Yeah, that's why I got my sister and Chippy y'all in the room keeping me straight. So when this one blooms, I'll keep it watered. I'm going to put this one in the window. And then that means the ones outside should also be blooming. But it's better to be in the ground because it's a root plant. It looks like a tulip.
Right.
And it said to let it grow between August and October. But I bought them things, and I'm going, look, we going to watch this thing grow.
That is my favorite flower. So what is that again you're growing?
So there's a seasoning out there called I want to say sassafras. No, saffron.
Saffron.
And I've always wanted to get it and to cook with it, but it's like $10, $15. I don't know. Can you Google real quick or Chippy, how much the cost for a small 2-ounce, 3-ounce bottle of saffron? SAFFR.
How much is a 2-ounce bottle of saffron?
It's expensive. Yes.
Holy smokes! It's at $13.
$13 for a bottle of saffron, right?
And
so
Temu says $12.24. But other places it says $12.24. But if you go to a regular store, the regular store says, like a My Spice store, says that it's $13.
Yeah. So if
Temu buy pure person, $289.99.
You see what I'm saying? So if I didn't mind, she says 1 gram is $9.
Woo!
1 gram $9.
Superior grade says $10 for
So when did I see it? I think I saw it. Did I see it, girl? Tippy, I saw it on TikTok.
Half a gram.
I need to stop myself. I need to just cut up all my cards. Girl. I need to put a magnet that says this one will not be spent at TikTok because. So no. I went there. What?
I need a month timeout too. I'm not gonna lie.
Girl. So I went my smart self went to the thing pops up because our algorithm knows what we like, and so that thing pops up. And don't you know, I ordered the box. It came with like 12, and the season was supposed to be for between August and October. And I'm like, I'm getting in it just under the wire because Zone 7, which is I'm in Zone 7, you're supposed to still be able to put it. She's laughing at me. You're supposed to still be able to grow it in October, even though it's supposed to be blooming in October.
Right.
But I spent like $26,
girl,
or more.
For how many? 12 seeds?
12. Was it 12? It was a bulb. It might have even been a little bit more than 12. Why do I put stuff in the garden and think that I have time to write it in my book? And now I have to remember, because look, I better dig these bulbs up every year and put it back in the ground. And so I try to leave markers. Like you see how there's a marker. This is not what it is. But I try to leave a marker as to every spot that I put it in. So I know I put 4 over there, 4 over there. That's 8, 9, another one, 10 on that side. I got to remember where I put all 12.
And then you don't put them in the same spot, girl?
No, because it's supposed to come up and then no, you can't put it all in the same spot. Plus I didn't have them. And who feels like digging? And I'm already pulling up all the stuff that I didn't use, like the leaves, the lettuce that's already expired and gone to seed. I ain't had time for that. I was trying to garden in the rain. It was raining outside too.
Listen, you weren't even like gardening in like sprinkling. You were gardening in like a downpour.
It ceased a little bit, but all I knew is that I had a small window because I had to go and get myself ready, take a shower, and then go to my hair appointment. And then my husband called me and said that the traffic was heavy going out to where I was going to.
Yeah.
And he said, you need to leave it a little bit earlier because the traffic is heavy. And so I almost went with my $15 water boots on and my outdoor clothes. And I said, there ain't that much rushing in the world. I'll just call her because it's an hour drive. I'll just call her ahead of time and tell her that I'm going to be a little bit late. And so I was about 10, 15 minutes late. But it was my first time going to that new location. But thank God GPS got me right straight to her door.
Wow, amazing. Can I just tell you, okay, so my birthday was like months ago, right?
Yeah.
Can I just tell you why a very special person to me at church said, I don't know if it was not this Sunday, but Sunday before that, said, I got something for you. I need you to meet me at the church. I'm thinking, okay, that's very all right, odd, but I'll go. And the cute little bag, this cute little bag, it says smile on it.
In order to see it, you have to watch the YouTube channel.
Yeah,
the white channel.
And a cute little gift
to match the bag.
Oh, isn't that adorable?
It is adorable.
Wait, there's more. And I got a little Smoothie King is a jam. I tell you what,
girl, that's my place right there,
honey.
And then you can order it through your app and then drive up and it's ready.
So I'm excited about some apps, but some apps I am not because you know that my phone is full. So I have to delete something from something. Leave something. Something
from nothing leaves nothing.
Anyway, so now
I need phone app therapy. She needs phone app therapy. I've been in that thing where you had to delete 2 pictures to get 1 picture on. Girl.
So I told you I had to repent because I had to ask the Lord to forgive me because I used to always laugh at you saying, oh no, I don't have enough space. I'm like, that is like so. Don't want to say it's the GH word, but I'm like, seriously? I mean, now I'm like living that life and I'm like, oh, why am I living like this? I got to delete 2 to get 1.
I'm going to have to ask my son and my husband how much memory I had to get my phone. The guy said, that's a lot of memory. I'm like, you don't know me.
Yeah.
You don't know me, sir?
You don't know me?
You don't know me, sir? I'm going to need all that memory plus some, okay? And I already have it where I have 5 different Gmail. Okay, I'm in therapy, guys, so don't worry. So I'm good. I'm covered. But I have 5 different Gmail accounts and not my 3rd account saying you're at 80% and you need to.
I wish I could show you what mine says right now. Let's see if it'll pop up.
I've been there. I know it says it basically tells you what you're trying to do. Tiffy said, right? Laugh out loud. Yep. I know what yours says. It says you don't have enough. You have insufficient memory. Like, what are you trying to do something?
No, mine just says straight up your storage is full. You need to delete some. You need to delete some videos and some photos.
Honey, it drives my husband crazy that I have at least 30 tabs open right now on this one. On this one bar on my laptop. I have at least, I can't even count them because they're so tiny, because the more The more windows you open, the tinier they get.
Can I just say that I don't even know how your laptop is not explode. With all the things you have open, I'm thinking, why? Why?
Because I'm getting older and I want to watch something and then I run out of time and then I don't want to remember where I was, so I just leave the tab open and go to the next one.
Yeah, but when all your tabs up top are full and your tabs up top have more tabs behind the tabs, I'm thinking,
you know what's really hard is when you accidentally open something and you have 30 tabs and you can't find out which window is open. So then I also have 30 tabs on this account, and then I go to the other screen, to the other email, and then there's something, and I'm like, I can't find the window that's open. I need to have like one day a week where I just go through and close all the ones that I don't.
I can't.
So that stuff, there's stuff there probably from last February. That's what the window's still open. Because I've been meaning to go there. There's just no method to my madness. Just pray for me, y'all. That's all I can say. Just pray for me. But yeah, that's all. So anyway, so before we close out, because we talked about gardening, we talked about keto. We're gonna bake this pound cake next week.
Did we talk about Sister Locs today? I showed the picture of your hair.
I have to post that picture of my hair.
Yeah.
She took 3 angles, like side, and reach down the middle. So I'm gonna do that with cap cut, and then have them find some music. Sometimes my music comes up and it's cap cut, and I'm just too lazy to listen to the whole thing. But no, I know I need to stop doing that.
What's cap cut?
Next time cap cut is TikTok when you go to edit your thing. Is it called cap cut?
Oh, is that what you call that?
Cap cut. What time? Next time we come back next Tuesday at 1 p.m. I think that's what you were asking me.
Central time is noon to 1.
Central time noon, and 1 p.m. Eastern time. So this is one lady that I'm friends with her, and I'm whispering, and she put these bracelets in her basket, but I had already ordered them, so I felt bad because I want to support her channel, and of course they came from TikTok, right? You get 5. And there's one more that is probably in the bag somewhere, and so I still want to buy hers. Maybe I'll just buy them and give one bracelet to each one of my daughters or something like that. But those are also TikTok. I don't know, girl. For years, never going on it, and now
I think you better let it go.
Now I need to repent, and I need to. I need TikTok therapy. They all start TTT, TikTok therapy. So
I just bought a farmer survival book or something like that. I'm trying to think of what the name of it is.
You know what? It's like bring all those books next week. You're gonna put all your books beside you, and I'm gonna put all my books beside me, and we need to stop. We need to stop because between your household and my household, we know how to purify the water. We know how to make the wartime biscuits in case of the war comes. We know how to make them hard biscuits.
Yep,
we got it all covered, right? I even know how to build. I got a book that tells you how to get the wood and build you an outside arborarium for your plants. And it's just from 3x4s and some plastic. So I got all the books, girl. All the books, all things.
Listen, I have a tote over here. I'm thinking, you know what? It probably makes sense to read the book first before you put it into the tote that's supposed to be for like the bug out bag or bug out container or whatever. It's like you might not want to pull it out on the day you need it.
Or ahead of time before you need it.
You know
what? Bring that book. I need to see that book. And then the book comes with free books that are online. Now, if everything goes out, how are you gonna get to those free books? They're you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure all that out ahead of time. That's why
you have to download it. You gotta download it onto your computer so you can print it out on your printer. That way you have a hard copy.
Pages each. I don't think so. Tiffany's over here laughing at us.
It's like front and back. It has 55 pages. I mean, it's like what?
Girl, wait, does TikTok sell ink? Does TikTok sells ink that I'd be willing to do? Because that's a lot of ink.
You can go on Google and find the cheapest. Matter of fact, I just did it. Matter of fact, my ink should come in today. I'm waiting to print something off. Okay,
we need to put our ink on timer or on an email thing. It's like time to get more ink and paper.
Well, that and I've had my printer for a while, and I scan so many things that my scanner now goes when I put some paper in it. So although I can print things off, I can't scan, right? And so I said, well, I'll just put it on the flat format, on the glass and do it that way. But it doesn't want to scan that way. I'm thinking it doesn't want to scan. I mean, so
my
service. I need some ink and service.
No, you need ink and a new printer. You need ink and a new phone. You need ink and a new laptop. All right, and then bring it out for you. And
you trying to be my sugar sister? You go to my sugar sister where you just go buy me some stuff when I want?
You're not sugar daddies. She said, do either of you have a wand scanner? You have a wand scanner? No, Tiffy. I need to see a picture of that.
Yes, please.
And our algorithm is listening to us. So by the time we get off of here, TikTok's going to show us something. They're going to show us something already.
I'm still waiting for you to add Tiffy to our talk.
I know, Tiffy. We're going to have you. She can act like she's shy.
Come on, Tiffy. Don't be scared.
We'll have her come over to the YT channel. Hello, yes. Come on in here. We're actually about to shut it down because we're close to an hour. But before we leave, though, I wanted to say, first of all, do you know how hard it is to find things that you have in common with your spouse or your significant other? Because I'm like, I've been married 38 years. We've never golfed together. We've never bowled together. We've never gone hiking together because we've been like, even though we were married 8 years with no children. Good afternoon. Hey, Silver Fox. Hey. So now I'm trying to find some stuff that we have in common because the kids are out the house and we still love each other. But I'm like, I was basically saying, I love you, but you're not fun. I'm in danger of him I'm fine. I'm doing great. I'm talking to thank you for this. Thank you for the Billy Hard me. Talking to my sister over here, my biological sister. But Lori, we're at the end here, and I want to. I wrote down, if you can see this tiny little writing. At the end of yesterday or the beginning of yesterday, I played a 23-minute sermon on Psalms 23, and I'm like, nobody ever broke down Psalms 23 to me like that. And
I saw that. Was it an elderly woman?
No, this was an older man who has the largest church in South Korea. Oh, thank you, Silver Fox. You put like little crown. Oh, thank you so much. And so I tried to write down. He has what you should do every hour of one day. I don't know how to do that because there's a lot. But he says I missed number 1 and 2. But anyways, he says that. Let me put on my glasses. Let me act like I'm seeing. Thank you so much for your gifts. I appreciate you being the number 2 gifter in the room. Thank you so much. Speak what you want. Ask to expose the root of any generational curse. Read Psalms 23 and put your name in it. And then do praise and worship. Ask for forgiveness. Take your hands off my money. Talking to Satan.
That's right.
Rebuke generational curses. Destroy poverty. He says even when you have a pile of unpaid bills in your house, you are inviting poverty into your home.
Say it one more time.
Say it one more time. He says if you have a pile of unpaid bills in your house, you are inviting poverty into your home. So I'm going to fill in the gaps of the ones I don't have, and then maybe I'll say it again next Tuesday. But I also put on the back of here some of the things that my husband and I could have in common. I said, well, we could take a candle and soap making class, which you guys are doing. He said, well, maybe a pottery, and then we could do golfing together. We need to learn how to play pickleball together. And if I ask him to come outside and help with gardening, he will. But there's some things that when you're an empty nester, practically, you need to find some things that you have in common that you can still do.
Right.
Yeah. So anyway, that's all that we have for you guys today. Thank you guys for being in the room. I love seeing you in the room, Tiffany, all the time. And thank you, Silver Fox. You should see my sister, Silver Fox. Go over to my YT channel, which is NubianQueen Nation. And my sister is also a Silver Fox. She's a Silver Fox. With her locks. A Silver Fox with her locks. So we talk about all things. Sister Circle over here is what I put. And you guys, thank you for coming in the room. Come back and join us again next week, 1 p.m. Eastern, 12 o'clock Central. And we try and do both over here. And thank you guys for getting the room to 10K. Totally appreciate you guys.
Woohoo!
Yes, woohoo. I love to hit the cheer button. Woohoo! Whoop, whoop, whoop. So as we're closing, this is what we do. We say,
Peace.
Peace.
Love.
Love.
And blessings.
And blessings. Thank you guys. And if you watch it later on over on the YT channel, put in pound replay. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments for us. But we totally appreciate you guys for spending this time with us. If you have any questions or any topics that you'd like for us to talk about, let us know. All right.
Remember, for next week, due out is going to be our books. Purchase books for survival.
So we're going to do that, and we're going to make pound cake. We're going to make one that's going to be keto, and one that's going to be our regular family traditional pound cake.
Yeah.
All right. Ooh, even though these don't match, they look very studious. I look very studious with my glasses on. What do you think?
Do, darling, you do.
Mm-hmm. All right. We love you guys. Have a wonderful day, wonderful afternoon. All right. Peace and blessings. I'm going to put. And the same thing over on. Gotta hit that button.
Hit it.
It's saying, oh, you got 5,000 or 50,000 out, whatever. All right, guys. So we totally appreciate you over here on this side. Thank you. My sister and I have to figure out who we want to have as a guest, and we need to start interviewing some guests. Maybe we can get Miss Tippy to come on over here, right?
Yeah. Come on,
yes. There was somebody else that I was talking to that also said that they wanted to be a guest. Oh, my friend in Texas that has the cooking show on the YT channel.
So what are we waiting for?
I know. Maybe not for next week, but I'll give her 2 weeks out.
So which one were we able to actually have multiple people on the screen? Was it actually the RS?
Yeah, we can have more than one person in here. I'm not sure how many guests we can have, but yeah, definitely up to at least 3 or 4. And
Let's do it.
Yeah. All right, you guys. So this is still live. We love you guys. Peace and blessings, and we are out of here today. We're gonna have to start maybe recording.